Alright everyone, good morning. Today is Friday, July 19th, 2024 at 09:46. And today we have our day one outlook today. So today looks like we've got, a couple areas of Nebraska and Kansas under a enhanced risk. We've got a slight risk extending from South Dakota through Nebraska, a little bit into Colorado, through Kansas, a little bit of Oklahoma, and a little bit of Texas, if you can see that, have that slight. We got this marginal that extends from South Dakota, a little bit through Wyoming, through Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, down into Oklahoma and Kansas. That's what we've got for today's risks. Let's see what cities we've got that are going to be affected. So, Kearney, Garden City, Dodge City, Liberal, and Hayes under an enhanced. Grand Island, North Platte, Hastings, Great Bend, and Guyman under a slight. In Rapid City, Salina, Hutchinson, Norfolk, and Columbus under marginal. So let's see what we've got. So surprisingly, for an enhanced risk, we don't have a tornado threat. So, yeah. Anyway, today's damaging wind threat, however, we do have, again, a 30% in Kansas and Oklahoma, Nebraska and Kansas. We got this 15% stretching from South Dakota through Nebraska, a little bit of Colorado, Kansas, and in Oklahoma and Texas. And, of course, there's 5% over South Dakota, Wyoming, Nebraska, Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. So let's see what we've got. So, cities in the significant severe, we have Kearney, North Platte, and Lexington. 30% we have Kearney, Garden City, Dodge City, Hayes, and Lexington. We got Grand Island, North Platte, Hastings, Liberal, and Great Bend under the 15%, and Rapid City, Salina, Hutchinson, Norfolk, and Columbus under a 5%. Definitely would say, definitely in the 30%, could see damaging winds of 60 to 80 miles per hour. I'm going to push 80 miles per hour even. 60 to 75 miles per hour could be the 15%, and 60 to 70 miles per hour could be the 5%. So, that's what we've got going on here. Today's hail risk looks like we got our mainly 5% in Nebraska and a little bit of South Dakota. We got our 5% in Nebraska, South Dakota, out in Wyoming, a little bit of Colorado and Kansas. So let's see what cities we've got. Looks like we've got North Platte and Lexington under the 15%, and Rapid City, Grand Island, Kearney, Norfolk, and Hastings under a 5%. Definitely would say 1 to 3 inches for the 15%. You might see 1 to 3 inch hail. 5% you might see 1 to 2 inch hail possible. So please just be aware. Storm Prediction Center. Let's see what they have to say today. The most favorable corridor for damaging thunderstorm gusts, some potentially exceeding 70 miles per hour, will be late this afternoon and evening for parts of southwestern, south-central Nebraska, across western Kansas, and extreme eastern Colorado. So that's basically what we've got going on today for day one. So here is today's day one outlook, today's hail risk, today's wind risk. Nice to see that we don't have a tornado risk, even in an enhanced risk. I'm surprised about that. And your overall day one outlook. So I do really hope you stay safe, stay weather aware, and I will see you tomorrow for July 20th. We'll see about tomorrow's outlook. But anyway, that's going to be it for tomorrow.